Welcome to my channel. There you find the legendary cars. The 1964 Aston Martin DB5 is not just a car. It is a symbol of timeless luxury, British craftsmanship, and cinematic immortality. Even people who are not car enthusiasts recognize this vehicle instantly, thanks to its association with James Bond and its perfectly balanced design. Introduced in 1963 as an evolution of the DB4, the DB5 quickly became the most famous Aston Martin ever made. It represents an era when cars were built with soul, elegance, and mechanical honesty, long before computers took control of driving experiences. From the very first glance, the exterior of the 1964 Aston Martin DB5 commands attention without needing loud colors or aggressive styling. The body was handcrafted by Carrozzeria Touring of Milan using their Superleggera construction method, which involved aluminum panels laid over a lightweight tubular frame. This technique made the car relatively light for its size while maintaining excellent rigidity. The long hood, short rear deck, and smooth curves create proportions that feel perfectly balanced. The front fascia is dominated by Aston Martin's signature grille, wide and confident, flanked by simple yet elegant round headlights. There is nothing exaggerated about the design, and that is exactly what makes it so beautiful. Every line flows naturally into the next, giving the car a sense of motion even when standing still. Walking around the car, the side profile reveals one of the DB5's strongest features. The subtle chrome trim along the windows and body adds sophistication without looking excessive. The gently sloping roofline ends in a clean rear section that avoids unnecessary ornamentation. The wheels, originally 15-inch chrome wire wheels with 3-eared knockoff spinners, are a crucial part of the DB5's character. They give the car a classic stance and enhance its old-world charm. At the rear, the taillights are simple and elegant, and the dual exhaust pipes hint at the power hidden beneath the refined exterior. Everything about the DB5's design speaks of confidence, restraint, and timeless class. Opening the door reveals an interior that perfectly matches the exterior's elegance. Stepping inside a 1964 Aston Martin DB5 feels like entering a luxury gentleman's club on wheels. The cabin is trimmed in rich Connolly leather, which was considered among the finest in the world at the time. The leather seats are comfortable yet supportive, designed for long-distance grand touring rather than aggressive cornering. The smell of aged leather, polished wood, and metal instantly transports you back to the golden age of motoring. The dashboard is a work of art. It is finished with beautiful walnut veneer, carefully crafted and polished to perfection. Large, clearly marked analog gauges dominate the driver's view, including a speedometer, tachometer, oil pressure gauge, water temperature gauge, and fuel gauge. Everything is laid out logically, focused on the driving experience. The metal toggle switches and rotary knobs feel solid and mechanical, giving tactile feedback that modern cars often lack. There are no screens, no distractions, just pure driving instruments. The steering wheel is thin-rimmed and large by modern standards, designed to give leverage rather than quick response. It features a classic Aston Martin center badge and feels perfectly in place in the cabin. The gear lever, rising from the transmission tunnel, connects the driver directly to the mechanical heart of the car. Rear seating is present but limited, as expected in a grand tourer of this era. It is suitable for short trips or extra storage, reinforcing the DB5's primary focus as a luxury performance car for two. Under the hood lies one of the most important aspects of the 1964 Aston Martin DB5, its engine. The DB5 is powered by a 4.0-liter inline-six engine, developed by Polish engineer Tadek Merk. This all-aluminum engine was a masterpiece for its time. In standard form, it produced around 282 horsepower, which was impressive for the early 1960s. There was also a higher performance Vantage version, producing approximately 314 horsepower, making it even more desirable among enthusiasts. The engine was paired with either a 5-speed ZF manual transmission, which is the most sought-after configuration today, or an optional Borg-Warner 3-speed automatic. The manual gearbox allowed drivers to fully engage with the car's performance, offering smooth yet deliberate shifts. Power delivery was strong and linear, providing effortless acceleration rather than sudden bursts of speed. The DB5 was capable of reaching a top speed of around 145 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest production cars in the world at the time. Acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour took roughly 8 seconds, which was remarkable for a luxury grand tourer in the 1960s. Driving the Aston Martin DB5 is an experience centered on refinement rather than aggression. The suspension setup includes independent front suspension with coil springs and trailing arms at the rear, offering a comfortable ride over long distances. Disc brakes on all 4 wheels were advanced for the era and provided confident stopping power. The car feels stable and composed at high speeds, designed for fast touring across European motorways rather than tight racetracks. Steering is heavy at low speeds due to the lack of power assistance, but it becomes wonderfully communicative once the car is moving. One of the reasons the 1964 Aston Martin DB5 achieved legendary status is its role in popular culture, particularly its association with James Bond. The DB5 first appeared in the 1964 film Goldfinger, driven by Sean Connery's James Bond. This appearance transformed the DB5 from a luxury sports car into a global icon. Equipped with fictional gadgets such as ejector seats, machine guns, rotating license plates, and smoke screens, the DB5 became synonymous with espionage, sophistication, and danger. Although these gadgets were purely cinematic, they permanently embedded the car into the imagination of audiences worldwide. The Bond connection significantly boosted the DB5's desirability, and it continues to influence its value today. Aston Martin has even produced limited continuation models and special editions inspired by the Bond car, proving how powerful this legacy remains decades later. The DB5 has appeared in multiple Bond films over the years, reinforcing its status as the definitive 7 car. When it comes to features, the 1964 Aston Martin DB5 was well equipped for its time. Standard features included leather upholstery, wool carpets, power windows, and optional air conditioning, which was rare in European cars of the era. The car also featured a fully synchronized gearbox, advanced braking system, and high-quality sound insulation for comfortable long-distance travel. Every detail was designed to offer both performance and luxury, making the DB5 a true grand tourer. In terms of pricing, the original price of a 1964 Aston Martin DB5 when new was around £41.75 British pounds, which was extremely expensive at the time. Adjusted for inflation, this would equate to well over $80,000 today, placing it firmly in the luxury category. However, modern collector values are on an entirely different level. Today, a well-maintained or fully restored Aston Martin DB5 can easily sell for anywhere between $1.2 million and $2.5 million, depending on condition, originality, and history. Cars with documented Bond connections or celebrity ownership can fetch significantly higher prices at auction, sometimes exceeding $6 million. The DB5's high value is driven by several factors: limited production numbers, timeless design, exceptional craftsmanship, and its unmatched cultural significance. Only around 1059 DB5s were produced between 1963 and 1965, making it relatively rare. Many of these cars are now in private collections, museums, or long-term ownership, further increasing scarcity in the open market. Owning a 1964 Aston Martin DB5 is not just about driving. It is about preserving history. Maintenance and restoration require specialized knowledge and skilled craftsmen. Parts are expensive, and servicing must be done carefully to maintain originality. However, Aston Martin and several specialist companies still support DB5 owners, offering restoration services and reproduction parts to keep these cars alive for future generations. From an investment perspective, the DB5 has proven to be one of the most stable and appreciating classic cars in the world. Over the past decades, its value has consistently increased, making it a favorite among collectors. Unlike many classic cars that appeal only to niche audiences, the DB5 has universal recognition. Even people who cannot name other classic cars know the Aston Martin DB5, which ensures long-term demand. What truly sets the 1964 Aston Martin DB5 apart is its ability to balance multiple identities. It is a luxury car, a performance machine, a piece of cinematic history, and a work of art. Few cars manage to excel in all these areas simultaneously. Whether viewed parked under soft lighting in a garage, cruising along a scenic road, or displayed in a museum, the DB5 always commands respect and admiration. In today's world of high-tech supercars and electric vehicles, the Aston Martin DB5 serves as a reminder of a different philosophy of car design. It represents an era when craftsmanship mattered more than screens, when driving was about mechanical connection, and when elegance was achieved through simplicity rather than excess. The DB5 does not shout for attention, it earns it effortlessly. As a vintage car review, the 1964 Aston Martin DB5 stands at the very top of automotive history. It is not just one of the greatest Aston Martins ever made, but one of the greatest cars of all time. Its legacy continues to inspire modern designs, filmmakers, collectors, and enthusiasts around the world. Owning or even experiencing a DB5 is like touching a piece of history that will never fade. If you enjoyed this detailed review of the legendary 1964 Aston Martin DB5 and want more iconic vintage car stories, make sure to subscribe to the channel and stay connected for more legendary cars coming soon.